On the 17th of October 1814, a strange and destructive event took place at the Meux Co.'s Horse Shoe Brewery, located at the junction of Tottenham Court Road and Oxford Street in London, England. The brewery contained several enormous wooden vats, some of them 20 feet tall, filled with porter, a dark London beer that was extremely popular during that period. On that day, the hoop of one of the huge vats suddenly broke, causing the vat to burst and release its contents. The force of the escaping beer ruptured the stopcock of a second large vat, which also began to discharge. Several other vats were damaged in the chain reaction. In total, between 580,000 and 1,470,000 liters of porter flooded out, smashing through the brewery's rear wall, which was 25 feet high. Behind the brewery stood the St. Giles Rookery, one of London's poorest and most crowded slum districts. Once the wall collapsed, a wave of porter about 15 feet high swept into New Street and Great Russell Street, destroying homes and flooding basements. Everyone inside the brewery survived, but according to the coroner's report, 8 people in the surrounding neighborhood were killed either by drowning, injuries from collapsing walls, or being trapped in flooded rooms. Eyewitnesses described the area afterwards as looking like the aftermath of an earthquake. Rumors later spread of people collecting the spilled beer, widespread drunkenness, and even deaths from alcohol poisoning in the following days. However, these stories appear exaggerated. The coroner ruled that the disaster was an act of God, meaning the brewery was not held legally responsible and paid no compensation. The incident contributed to the decline of large wooden fermentation vats, which were eventually phased out across the brewing industry. The Horse Shoe Brewery was later demolished. Today, the Dominion Theatre stands on the former site of the brewery. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and tab the notification bell for more quick, informative content.